Check, check. Check, bitches, check. Check. What up, bitches? Omega Magic is canceled. Fuck. Yes, I am canceled for which was meant to come up as a obvious joke. What I meant and what I mean by that, well, I'll get into greater detail. I never thought it would happen. Actually, I kind of seen it coming. I didn't know when, didn't know how, but I seen it coming. I have a whole lot of warrants from the goddamn liberal police. I'll tell you what, goddamn Sleepy Joe, it's gotta go. God damn it. But whatever. Yes, I'm gonna respond to the Princess Dark Horse Stormy Danielson. Okay. Hey, he presented an offer. I memed this, streamed all over his shit, and guess what? He got all butthurt pissy about it, and throughout all that, honed it, and Prey gotcha with it. Ran with it. I'm evil. I'm Satan in his eyes. Blah 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 blah. Fucking blah. Same old shit I've been seeing for the past 6 years. I interacted with this fucking inbred. Instead of responding to the actual issue at hand, guess what? It goes down to just battle of morality with this guy and shit like this. And guess what? Here's the thing, inbred. Been playing this game for the longest time. You try this game at WJ, whenever you argue stupid issues like Roman Reigns faked his cancer, or what was it? Oh, it was some other shit that you got destroyed on as far as the arguments go. And guess what? Now you bashing 9/11 victims. He's evil. Smart busters, they're evil because they are smart busters. Let's see what else. And now, and even with me, first it was a cabal thing, but now you got a new upgraded argument as far as when it comes to compare and contrasting morality goes. Okay, so ain't this some shit? But guess what, bitches? Things are a little bit different now. It's due to the fact that I'm Omega fucking Magic, and I learned to love myself, and because of that, I live for me, not for anyone. And guess what? 0 fucks are given. So that's my, to the woke Bob police that you're now the commissioner of, apparently. How the tables have turned. Because you used to be against, but whatever. But to those motherfuckers, to quote D.L. Hughley, I refuse to apologize for something. I refuse to apologize for any joke that I have made. It's like either you get it or you fucking don't. Okay. Especially apologize being called out from an insecure, whiny little bitch like this inbred is. Okay. Look, I get it. I did. For many years, I've always shit and giggled all over your retarded argument. It's a retarded vids against me. And the one time I memed this, streamed all over you, you think I'm like R. Kelly, and you're now the innocent, ultimate, eternal victim, Princess Dark Horse. But no, not all black people are R. Kelly. But whatever. But anyway, here's the thing. But overall point is, last night, not last night, it was a couple of nights ago, did a stream at Charlie on, and Will came on, and we had a discussion, and you know what, fuck it, how about I just play it, okay? So yeah. Nope. We'll go with that. All right, cool. We're going to see his evidence that he has at hand. There he is.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What up, bitch?
This is a stream that Omega Magic did.
Okay.
And I've paused it at this point, 56:49, for a reason.
Okay.
This man is about to say something very, very, very disturbing. But, of course, they'll judge me for saying cotton picker 6 years ago that I've apologized for over and over and over and over.
Dumb fuck. I have said I'm over this shit, okay? I'm not criticizing you for this shit. I'm trying to move on from that shit, okay? My issue is not that anymore. But the more and more you bring it up, guess what? You're starting to turn that into my issue, okay? You're starting to dig up old skeletons in the closet that have already been buried and shit, okay? So, don't know what the fuck to tell you about this shit, dude, okay? Maybe you get that due to the fact that, maybe you get that because of the fact just that, I don't know, maybe, most recently, because when I make amends with you, I just question or call you out for your shit, the same shit that you do to your so-called friends. But only difference is, unlike your frenemies, I actually have the gall and balls and titty balls to actually do it to you. But apparently that's a problem because, I don't know, you're just used to ass kicks. You're used to your ass licking yes men that are going, yeah, everything you say is good, man. Everything you say is good, man. Everything you say is good, man. And then when you see someone actually hold you accountable, the same way you hold everyone else accountable with your code of morality that you will implement on everyone else except you. Guess what? I mean, and because of that, and because no one's ever called you out on that, that's an issue. It must be a conspiracy theory. I better go do my own research. I'll tell you what. Tucker Carlson didn't warn me about this, boy. God dang it. Just saying. Just because I'm able to address my issue with you and call you out and hold you accountable the same way you do, it's not some conspiratorial reason. But as far as in this context, goes back to you calling me a cotton picker. I don't care anymore. I really do not fucking care anymore. I'm able to forgive Will for calling me a nigga or whatever. I'm able to forgive that. So I'm pretty sure I'm able to forgive cotton picker or whatever, okay? Especially after doing my own research, i.e. getting into politics, I realize I'm actually going to take that as an insult, as in, I mean, not an insult, but actually a compliment, because it just goes to show that I'm a hardworking American that never got paid. But, so yeah. And you're just a self-entitled, whiny little bitch. Okay? Self-entitled, insecure, whiny little bitch. Kind of like what those cotton pickers did cater to. So yeah. Don't know. I mean, I don't know how I don't know any other fucking way to break this shit down to you, but hey, whatever.
He wants to go into detail on a racist work that I have explained out the ass and have admitted to. And
yes, I did. And
the people that were involved in that work agreed to be part of it.
Oh yeah, of course. Hey, I mean, hell, I guess this metaphor. This metaphor is quite convenient because it's like, yeah. Because it's like saying, hey, well, when I raped them, they agreed to that. Yeah. Or, but whatever. Me still doesn't defend it, but again, I'm over it. I'm just saying. And if you agree with everything I say, I don't know why the fuck you have a problem with me just elaborating on what the fuck happened in the past or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe I'm reading more into this.
But, Omega wants to dig up the history and talk about all the...
What's up, Charlie?
Hey, what's up? I got about 15 minutes before I have to go in. I wanted to say this because I find it funny, like, how, like, society has become so pussified nowadays. you can't make certain jokes about anything without being labeled as something. Even if, let's say, you make say a rape joke. I think that happened to James Gunn. They found old Twitter comments from years ago when they tried to fire him. Well, they did fire him from Disney, and then they rehired him. But I'm like thinking, it's always funny how like back in the day, it was like, you know, some of those jokes still were fucked up, but they could fly. You know, they weren't castrated or anything. But nowadays, it's like, oh, that's insensitive. And then now, of course, the idiots out there are like, oh, well, that means you're a rapist. It's like what do you call it? Saying a racial joke, not meaning like anything towards like anything like that, but automatically considered a racist just for making a joke. You know, it's like it could be any race making a joke about a different race. It's just, what do you call it? Just so hypocritical with some of these people, and plus it goes back also to I know Dark Horse calls himself a fucking think he's a Christian or something. It goes by that same mentality where, you know, if it doesn't go with their standards, because Christians have such a high standard for one another, you know, it's like you can't do anything. That's why I always tell people, best thing about being atheist is that the only person that controls your fate is you. You don't speak to no God or devil or whatever thing that you may worship. But it's like you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm going to have to go ask for forgiveness. The only person, besides if, let's say you offended somebody really near and dear to your heart or something, maybe that'd be, but the only person you have to repent to is yourself. And if you don't want to, you're not going to feel some type of guilt over doing it. So to me, like I said, that it's just so funny how, especially in this gym, which is funny because Dark Horse is in his fucking either he's in his 40s or he's nearing his 40s. It's funny that he's just as fucking pussified as a lot of the young people nowadays.
Yeah, no,
it's like I don't
even need to go that far because that far. Or, I mean, I'm willing to be as far, and I'm willing to agree with everything that you're saying, right? But I'm not going to apply that to him because it doesn't need to go that far because it's just like because one, he agreed to almost everything that you have said. He used to all this, you know, especially, you know, when like the Stephen Crowders will make like the offensive jokes towards black people and all that other stuff by impersonating his. I mean, he hasn't talked about the George Floyd thing, but you know, like, but like if a white comedian were to say like something really offensive while using the label comedian, I mean, it was jokes, you know. I've learned throughout time to not even get mad, or hell, I don't even think that should be canceled or be off of YouTube or anything like that there. At best, I would say, okay, you got jokes, no problem. Get even. I got jokes too.
Yeah.
Right? I'm
someone who analyzes stuff. So that's why when I was listening into a little bit of the thing, I was analyzing what was said, and I'm kind of like thinking, Jesus Christ, this is, besides it being cancel culture 101, it's like fucking, you know, so I do that, especially with movies. I analyze the songs, overanalyze certain things about people.
Yeah, I mean, we all tend to do that, but like with this fuck, I mean, I kind of do that with Dark Horse too a little bit to some extent, but for good reasons, as it stands for right now and shit. Because my playbook as far as how I deal with this motherfucker is it has changed throughout time. Dark Horse is a lunatic. Dark Horse got caught talking to Trap Queen when she was 15. I'm willing to believe that in the form of probably harassing the fuck out of her because he doesn't.
I've been hearing that a lot too. I think the first person I heard that from was from Will. I think we're listening to one of his streams and then I believe I heard Dark Horse tried to switch it to Will doing it. You know, it's like. To be honest, like at this point, I'd believe Will a lot more than I believe him.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess now because me and him make amends, so I'm trying to move on to a new light. So yeah.
Well, and also even if let's say I was against both of them, I kind of look at it as like the lesser of two evils. You know, who would I? And I'll say this about Will. Will's unapologetic about a lot of things he says. Kind of like me. But so therefore, he doesn't I don't see him really flip flopping or kind of doing certain things that contradict his stance. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
At least from what I've seen. I don't know him as well as a lot of other people probably do, but I've only known him for about a year.
At least he has something to stand for, as opposed to this dipshit who has nothing at all to stand for. I mean, even though what Will might stand for, I might disagree with him. I have to be more interactive with him and shit. But like, I respect the dipshit that does that. I respect proud dipshit as opposed to I don't know dipshit. I should say lesser to
yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, we don't take that offense if he does. God damn it. Well, really, god damn it, but whatever. But yeah. Anyway, what was I? Yeah, and
Stings.
hold on.
But Omega wants to dig up the history and talk about all these things.
Yeah. I mean, you dig up other people's history, so guess what? It's fair game, dude. Okay.
I also want to add. It's funny because one of the rare times Dark Horse and I had a conversation when we were at odds, I brought up the fact because he talked about my supposedly criminal stuff, and what was funny was that there was when he was cool with Chase, I brought up the whole thing with Chase about his criminal history. I said, but you don't judge him, and he was like, oh yeah, I did that in the past, but it's in the past. But yet now, since him and Chase aren't cool, he's bringing up the criminal record again and using it against him. So I really saw that. I'm like, you are a fucking hypocrite. One moment it's the past, let it be. And now, oh, well, your criminal record, so you're a violent person, you're an angry person. So I'm like, you only will defend them when they are on your side, but when they decide to turn on you, oh, then they'll contradict themselves and say, oh yeah, he's a violent individual. Look at his criminal record.
Yeah, not to mention it's like, and not even go against them. Just say something that against that might be, hey man, you might want to chill out or whatever, but or just to try to for pretty much constructive, some form of light constructive criticism. Then it's just like, oh, you're evil and shit like this here. But when you're a small-minded, bigoted person, and I hone in on the small-minded part aspect of it, when you're small-minded, you have this notation in your mind. This is the way shit is. This is how it's going to go. And I'm going to do it this way. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I'm going to go along with this shit right here. Okay. And at the same, which is a deep insecurity, thus births the conspiracy theorist in him. Because we all know conspiracy theorists are pretty much motherfuckers who are willing to climb a pole to tell a lie as opposed to stand their ground and embrace the truth. So when he climbs that pole and tells a lie, that is just him escaping reality to try to find some bullshit to cover up all the insecurities that he has. But the problem is with that is, no, when you come back down, you're in for a rude awakening, and that's why I'm here right now.
Exactly, and I'm gonna have to get going because gotta go back in. But I'll be listening behind the scenes. Just wanted to come in and give my 2 cents on the matter. But enjoy the rest of your stream. I'll be listening in. Until next time, peace, brother.
Peace. All right. Trying to spoil my show there. Let's get back to the shit.
However, I want to focus on what was said by this man last night.
I mean, okay, dude, I already threw myself under the bus by saying, if there was reverse, if let's say Obama implemented slavery as far as enslaving white people, I'd probably be like the coolest slave owner because for one, I'm a lazy dude and I don't like people living with me. So if you're like waiting my orders,
I'm gonna be back and we smoke, but I'm gonna keep we'll watch from behind the scenes. Be right back.
Yeah, but I mean, what I said was like, I'll be the laziest slave owner. Like, I would just force you to do my dishes because I hate doing dishes by hand. And if you're like, fuck you, okay, and I'll be like, dude, I'll rape your wife, right? Especially if your wife has a fat ass.
Jesus Christ, that's a harsh way.
I mean, it'll be a beautiful.
I agree. I can agree with Will there. I mean, I can agree. Like, that's a fucking harsh thing to say. Really?
Ooh, yeah. Great acting, inbred. Great acting. Man. those, man, you must have graduated. You must have been the valedictorian of those paid acting classes from George Soros. Ain't that right, brother? Great acting, just great acting. Almost Academy Award winning too.
Fucking really?
Yep, maybe.
But it gets worse from there. It gets even worse. I mean, my God, dude. You're thinking about if you were a slave owner. I don't ever think about if I was a slave owner and someone
Shit. Yeah, right.
didn't do what I wanted to do, I would threaten to rape their wife. Never do those kind of thoughts enter my head.
Please. Shit. Please. I'm pretty sure if slavery were to come back and I was sentenced to you, yeah, you would be square dancing and doing the jitterbug in your mother's basement and shit. But whatever. But yes, it's interesting. I do. But here's the thing. It is also another thing that I feel. This is one of the other things I also hate when I get to go back and forth with this dumb fuck. It's like I had to like explain life, but but I guess in this context, I have to like explain the concept of psychology to this fucking idiot. Because yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's an old saying that I heard growing up. I mean, the kids need to stay at the kids' table, and the grown folks are at the grown folks' table, right? Right, as in, I was talking to grown folks, but then the princess wanted to hone in on an adult conversation or whatever. But hey, you know, maybe you should have stayed at the kids' table. I don't know, played with Mr. Potato Head, and I don't know, read your Dr. Seuss books, and jack off to the racist images and shit. I don't know. Maybe you should have did that. I mean, because I don't know. Obviously, because at the same time, I mean. All in all, I mean, just goes to show I have more like life experience than this fuck does whatsoever. And this fucker's older than me, but whatever. I guess age doesn't always come with wisdom. Sometimes it comes with being a senile, but whatever. But yes, I do this a lot. Like I play devil's advocate, and I'll think about it, things from a different perspective. Like if I was a slave owner, and like what would I do? And I mean, that's how sometimes I come to my conclusions and my opinions and thoughts and what have you not. Which is probably what I'm willing to stand by with no regrets at all whatsoever. And at the same time, not give a fuck about what other people think, especially especially from this dipshit right here. Okay, just straight the fuck up. So let's go more.
Do you know how fucked up you have to be to even think about something like that?
No. And not to mention, matter of fact, hold on, I may need to get ready for this one. So yeah, I do think about things from a different perspective. Like if I do sometimes put myself in other people's shoes, and in that case, it would be in the fucked up shoes. Like let's say if I was a slave owner or what have you not, and what would I do? Honestly, I couldn't imagine doing what the white supremacists have done. Because that's just too much fucking work. You gotta like take care of the slave. You have to like make sure they live, and you have to punish them and come up with all types of lucrative punishments and shit like this here. Like here, I mean, that is to me fucked up. Like when you come up with the punishment such as like cutting their nuts off, beating them over and over and over again, and all types of lucrative fucked up punishments that the white supremacists implemented onto those slaves and shit like this, right? Like. And that's all behind that's all behind just the color of their skin. And at the same time, be also fucked up in the head to also come up with all of the racial tropes that the black community had, that the black community suffered throughout. I mean, back then, which carried on generationally, elite to some extent, right? Right, like apparently we're like sex crazed animals that rape and kill women with our big ass monkey dicks or some shit like this. I mean, just look at one of the work that example of this. I mean, you should know this of all people, Princess, because you said a lot of shit like in your work that you did with against Maddie and Manny and Sam, like how they're monkeys and they flee poop or some shit, and you said or like a whole bunch of fucked up shit. So I mean, but then again, we have different moral compasses, so whatever. But you know, and that's not me taking rape seriously. I'm just saying. But anyway, back on topic though, like I only said that because I only thought that might be the worst. That might be worst thing I might do, because based upon my mindset as of today, as far as my attraction to women, as far as 1, I like white women. 2, I like white women with fat asses. And 3, if that small fraction of my mindset were to be applied to the white supremacist Omega magic, I might. I don't know. I mean, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm just guessing. It's an actual possible premonition that, as it stands right now, I was trying to carry off as a joke. But yeah, and that's fine. People can do that shit. I mean, while at the same time, they could do that shit, and I'm, just as long as you literally don't believe that just as long as you really don't want to rape women and shit like this, right? I mean, that's what people with high intellect would think. But you're a dumb fuck, so whatever. Don't believe me? Do your own research and find out. Shit. I mean, just saying. And based upon that, and based upon what I said in the joking context as it stands right now, because I would never know, because guess what? The roles won't reverse and shit like this. I'm just speculating. But based upon that, does that mean that I don't take women's rape seriously? No, I take it very seriously. Unlike your side, I didn't take it seriously until, I don't know, Hangman Charlie's situation came about in play. And when I said that, so I mean, I guess now all of a sudden, I mean, it's sad that it took a YouTube feud to remind you that rape is a serious issue amongst women and shit. Especially considering the fact that you said that the reason then why you take it seriously now is because your mother suffered from abuse and shit, right? So it's just interesting that quite conveniently, prior to meeting the whole Hangman Charlie situation, right? Pretty much women were lying. All of them were lying. Why didn't they report it soon? Why are they reporting it later? Oh, they're trying to destroy women and blah 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 blah. Right? Right. But all of a sudden, you're this big feminist, right? And you know what? I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad for you. I'm glad. That's good. That's good. You're showing small progress, but hey, I'm glad. Right. So I'm pretty sure we're going to see content as far as you speaking. And if you want to be this newfound feminist, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, you're going to devote your channel. I mean, you don't have to devote your channel, but you're going to point out the severity as far as rape and abuse and that women suffer, right? We're going to point that flaw out, right? I mean, maybe, or I don't know. We could go. I mean, are you gonna, maybe show up to women's marches? Maybe even advocate for the Me Too movement, or hell, I know you were in a hangout with Colomanias talking about Walker. There's no movement for White Lives Matter. Hey, maybe you should start a movement like that? Call it White Lives Matter. White Lives Matter, but that movement could just be devoted to women and their sexual abuse. I mean, it'd be kind of contradicting, but whatever. I'm just trying to throw out ideas and shit like this here, right? I mean, just saying. I mean, you have a history of being able to assemble a shit ton of coalitions when it comes to harassing people and shit. But I'm pretty sure it'd be easier for you to do that on here, right? I mean, you'll be able to. And I'm pretty sure this fact will outrage you too. And I say this because and I was gonna hang out with Arthur. He pointed when I did bring this up to him as far as like with the whole Brett Kavanaugh situation, he was like, well, they all lied and shit like this here. Well, let's do some more fact checking. Let's do some fact checking on that. I've been doing some fact checking on that. Accused of attempted to sexual assault, have to post, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Allegations of sexual misconduct, defendant sexual against report details due justice Brett Kavanaugh, New York Times, it was coordinated more details of the case of woman. Okay. It's thrust in his penis. What the fuck? Okay. That new sexual mix sets off. Okay, CBS. Don't believe that. Okay. Let's see here. Here. Oh, this is a good one. They failed to investigate Kavanaugh's allegations to the fullest extent. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that will outrage you, right? I mean, because you do advocate, because now you're this big advocator for rape and any type of joke against women being raped. Oh, God damn it. That's what you're there for here, because you're the champion, right? I mean, right. I mean, and not to mention, I mean, I'm pretty sure when Trump was mocking her and when she was telling her story about, which was Christine Blasey Ford, when Trump was mocking her at his rallies and shit to the point where where he got the whole crowd to laugh at her, which set off some form of PTSD with about her being raped, right? I mean, she talked about it. Trump pretty much did what she talked about, but like flipped it back on her. I'm pretty sure you were there, right? Outraged about that, right? Right? I'm pretty sure you were, right? Huh? I mean, just saying. I'm saying. I mean, to be fair, you don't really have to advocate for all of those things. Like you don't literally have to go down that whole bulletproof list or whatnot. I mean, it would be nice, but you literally don't have to do that. All I'm saying is this overall, okay? Why you're this whole coming at me with this morality bullshit will fail is because you got to be is the lack of consistency with it, okay? It can't just be when it benefits you, then it's bad or it's good. It has to be on a consistent basis. I mean, look at me. Hey, for one, I've been consistent about it. Been saying, hey, we got to trust women. We got to at least, if a woman comes forward with a rape allegation, at least at best we could do is trust and verify, right? We can't just say, hey, because she's a bitch, guess what? Fuck this bitch. You know, unlike a lot of people that would just negate that and just question the motives and be hyper focused on the motives. You know, people like you used to be, right? And also, hell, as it stands right now, I'm going against the gay little manosphere that just will literally have that ideology implemented in their mind and shit, right? Right? You know, like the guy, you know, but right? I mean, even after getting into politics, right? I've even advocated for some policies that, if not prevent that scenario from happening, but it also provides what the fuck is it called? Provisions or fuck, I'm trying to think of the word that could provide some type of resource as far as them recovering from it, right? Like example, you know, if a 16-year-old were to ever get raped or whatever, and she has to be forced to have a kid, guess what? I mean, since the pro-life movement, yeah, right. Since the pro-life movement, right, wants to pretty much say, hey, prenatal, the kid is good, but pre-K, you'll be fucked. You know, I'm saying no. Like, okay, if they're forced to have a kid, guess what? That's what I mean. They should be able to have health care, food stamps, WIC, welfare, all those economic aids, right? Because I mean, by definition, they're 16 years old. I mean, shit, especially in this day and age, 16-year-olds could be, I mean, if you're 16 years old, at best, all you could be doing is working at McDonald's, right? So, right, and I don't know about a lot of people, but a McDonald's job is not going to take care of a kid. As it stands right now. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, motherfucker. So you're starting lives without me now? What's up, my brother? Oh, sidebar though, people. I met him on another stream where we talk about some other shit, but yeah. What's up, man? Shit. I'll give you the fucking link. Shit. Oh, fuck. So Terrence Barnes, hey, try baby. Yeah, there's the link. You see the link? 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 Okay. Well, anyway, back to our feature presentation, right? So yeah. So yeah, there you go. I mean, if that's not enough, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Okay. So, there you go. But I do have a question for you. I mean, I did touch on something that did happen throughout American history, which was the white slave owners. That's what they did. They would rape their wives, and in some cases, they would kill them and shit like this. So, do you feel sorry? Do you feel sorry for them? Just a question. It's just a question. Just wondering. I mean, we could just start. I mean, but yeah. Anyway, so far, false regulations gets back to prove that. Wait. Okay. Okay, that was one of them. But okay, give you one. Apparently, there was multiple. I thought there was only one, but okay. Find one, but Christine Blasey Ford. Let's see if she would lie. Because if she didn't lie, oh shit, man, you're lying about the fact that someone is lying about their rape accusation. I mean, I don't mean to make this about politics, but I'm just bringing it up as far as example wise. I'm gonna bring you in for a second, but I gotta finish my point on this because you missed out on because there's a lot of shit to explain to you, my nigga. Hold on, but yeah. All right, cool, whatever. But yeah, so far I don't see nothing about Christine Blasey Ford lying about it. I mean, if you can provide the evidence as far as from your research goes, I'd be glad to hear it. But until then, I mean, as it stands right now, wait, so you're this big champion of women when they suffer from rape and shit like this, and you try to use that against me when I say like a fucking joke. But but you're willing to lie to cover up the hypocrisy that I pointed out to you in Arthur's Hangout about another woman who has claimed that she is raped, and I even wanted to try to trust and verify, huh? I mean, put it this way: you go all out for Chris Benoit and his whole case because you're Detective Pikachu of the internet, And I mean, so obviously you have the time and you have the credentials that you do your own research. All the cops there were wrong. Because you're that one guy that sees through it all, brother. Yeah. But I mean, so why don't you do an investigation? Are you going to do an investigation on that? That would be good, but fuck you, forget you. Okay. So yeah. Anyway, let's go to a commercial break. And by commercial break, let's welcome Try Baby to the Omega District.
Omega, big bro, what's happening?
What's happening, man? How you been?
I've been good, man. Good to see you. How your Sunday going?
It's going good. I've been behind on some vids and shit. And yeah.
I feel you, man. And from the last, I just got home. I'll probably leave out again, but I got a little time to kick it with you, chop it up. For the last 5 minutes, for the last really 30 seconds, I heard you. It sounds like me and you, big bro, gonna have to put our foot in somebody's ass. What's going on, man? How you doing, man?
Oh, I've been good, man. Got a little YouTube drama feud going on and shit like this. I mean,
Yeah. Let's chop it up, man. I got time. I ain't doing that. You know, I kick it. I ain't doing shit.
Oh, well, of course, for sure. Appreciate you coming by. Pretty much me and this dipshit Dark Horse. Doris, I mean, he calls himself a dark horse because he's hardcore like that. But yeah, we've been going at it. We have a long negative history, right? It's a long motherfucking story, right? But to sum up the most recent situation, I mean, how do I sum it up? I thought we would, fuck.
He just fucking with he. I kind of heard it like he doing some false shit, and I don't agree with false shit.
Yeah, it's basically this, dog. Right now, the accusation that he has made is that like not last night, but a few nights ago, right? Me and another individual, and a few other individuals, right? Like I just was talking about I was talking about how. As Black people, I don't want to enslave white people or whatever, because I feel like that's what the whole that's what one of the things that the white supremacists of the white community fear about Black people, right? Like if Black people get power, guess what? Slavery amongst white people will happen and shit like this here, right? And I'm like, dude, you're in luck. We don't want to enslave you. Hell, I honestly don't want to have nothing to do with these dumb fucks, right? Like if I went on to say, like, let's say Obama would have invoked white slavery or whatever, like I would be the laziest slave owner, okay? Because what they did to Black people was just way too much work, for my opinion. Like for one, you got to keep up with the slave, you got to feed the slave, you got to come up with all types of fuck shit to punish the slave. You got to like separate the kids from the family slave, and along with raping their wife and shit like this here. And that's when I said a joke. That's when I was play devil's advocate. I was like, yeah, if I was a slave owner, and at worst, I'll probably ask you to do is just do my dishes, right? That's it. Because I hate doing dishes. I just hate doing dishes, right? And I went on to say, and then if they were like, no, fuck you, Omega, and then I'd be like, okay, dude, like I'll rape your wife, right? Just like this white supremacist did to the black man or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
At least the one with the fat asses, but yeah.
But people like that, you can't. I know you gotta take them serious, but you can't take them serious, so to speak. You feel like reason why you got people like Sheila, you got people like me that fuck with you and gonna get the sarcasm and the good jokes and your education, your wiseness. You know what I mean? So it's like that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with you roasting their ass back. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't let that shit bring you down. Cause you got good people on your side. Reason why? Cause you doing good. So. No, it's evil out here. Not necessarily calling them evil. Oh, they the devil. None of that bullshit. It's people. There's a lot of people, man, that don't want to see you do good. At the same time, a lot more that want to see you do good. Like I said the other night, we chopped it up, man. It's a million people just like you in the world, man. It's a big ass world. So, yeah, man, we all get down, and people always say some shit, try to keep her down, try to bring her down, and that be the main reason we be down, but. Let that shit pass in the wind. That shit gone in the wind. Cause if I was a slave owner, shit, I'd be tired too. I ain't finna whoop your ass every day. I'm say, look, y'all tired of doing the shit. I'm tired of whooping y'all. Let's all go eat. Who can cook in this motherfucker? You feel me? Who the hell can cook? I'm hungry. I ain't got time to beat no ass all day. Yeah, you feel me? Like that shit get old at a point. So
You know,
feel you,
I
man.
don't even like beating my kids' ass. Like, I mean,
I who like doing that. You feel me? So it's like, no, man. I'm making good people, y'all, man. So, man, y'all support a brother. Y'all support anybody that doing good and trying, man. That's the whole key. That's the whole point. You trying, shit. They need that support. You give them this support. That's that's earned enough. They did their part. You know what I mean? I'm making like a person try. That's enough. It should be enough. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like, oh, they should already be this. Man, who already this and that? They became this and that. You know what I mean? So it's like that should be outrageous. You feel me? So like that should get us down. We all people. We all got feelings. And nobody like, you know,
Mhm.
we all ourselves though. But like that should get everybody down. So I be like, nah, I gotta support. But shit, do I have my bad days? Every day, Omega. But shit, people like y'all, man, it like a second in a way, cause we cool. So it like a second family. You know what I'm saying? Cause you get to come vent and kick it with people just like
Something money.
you. You feel me?
Something money ID. What's up? What's up, money ID? But yeah.
What it do,
But
money? Like you get to kick it with people just like you and enjoy the same interests, and I don't think you get no better than that, man. So it's like sometimes it's cool to go off on the motherfuckers. Sometimes you gotta let them know, bro, cause you gotta set an example somewhere.
yeah, the way I
Sometimes.
look at YouTube drama, well, at least in my case, I look at it like masturbation, right? Like, you know, it's not good to masturbate all the time and a lot. Don't let masturbation consume your identity. But no, but you know, sometimes when you come across a ratchet drama horror on the internet, that you, especially if you have history with this ratchet drama horror, or for about 6 years with this, like this individual I've been talking going back and forth with, right? And
Yeah.
it's gone from a personal level in some cases, and what have you not. Sometimes you just gotta let that drama boner from that you got from that ratchet drama whore bust and ooze your machismo all over that motherfucker, and that's why I'm memeing and streaming all over him like I'm R. Kelly, and he's one of the bitches. But yeah,
Salute. Yeah, man. You said some shit, man. Now I think they mistake you for a real nigga sometimes. I ain't really. I couldn't even find your page the other night. We had all chopped it up, man. I was like, damn, I couldn't even find that page because we had ended this shit, man. I couldn't even find it, bro. But then I finally, when you hit me up, I found it. I said, that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna link up with my boy, chop it up with him. And shit, man. We on the road to success. I can't now hold it back, man. So it's like really can't nobody bring you down. Like we doing the YouTube shit, that's a blessing enough. I know it's Sunday, but that's just real. Like you got Monday, Tuesday, and we still got that YouTube outlet. Like don't get no better, man. They let you know you doing the right thing. You taking care of them kids, bills paid. Shit, man. We on top of the world, man. You
mm-hmm.
feel me? Like I don't see no going back from here on out. Like, and then my thing is like, with you, Omega, I love your intelligence. I love your realness, bro. Like, you so G, but you like can keep it cordial with that shit, and I salute that, bro. Like, I'm fucking with you. I'm rocking with you. So you got smoke, you got heat. Best believe I'm logging in, man. Just hit me up. You feel me? But I ain't know what your videos, but I'm just checking you out. You feel me? Just support.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wish you could come in on a different video because this is more like a drama bit and shit.
Oh,
But
definitely can, man. We can set something up. 'Cause I know you want to do interviews and shit and talk to people. So like, we definitely gotta get Sheila over here, talk to you, interview her. Man, I sent some people your way, man. You want to interview, talk about some real shit, topics and shit, man. Yeah, reach out best way you can. I'm gonna be there for support regardless.
I
That's
mean,
all I
yeah,
do. That's my dedication to life, the support. Like anybody trying, I'm supporting. Like,
yeah. I
so,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, you gotta find out that like I lived the life of a DKNY. I don't know if you that's a Tech Nine reference, but a different kind of nigga you. If you know. Because
Okay.
I could
What
be
what
very universal and shit. Like
Nah, what that is, tell me a little bit about. I'm interviewing you, but tell me, tell me a little bit about where you from, man. Like how you grew up and shit, man.
how I
I
grew up.
like shit like that.
Um, damn, okay, well, shit. Sum it all up. You ever seen this? This is another reason why I like Chris Rock as one of my favorite comedians. You ever see the show Everybody Hates Chris?
I love that show.
Yeah, grew up with that kind of lifestyle, right? Like my mom, she was a ghetto snob. Uh, like she wanted the best for me. She made it a high, but she was also a real estate agent. Both my parents at the same time, and my dad was like did some type of insurance shit allegedly. I wouldn't know because he's a freaking alcoholic, and I wonder where I get that from, right? But yeah. Anyway, I didn't live in the ghetto, but I did live in the Beverly Hills. So I mean, with my mom being a real estate agent, I mean, I got to go to experience like private public school sector and shit growing up. The, I experienced the hood. I experienced some aspects of the hood. Experienced some uppity white boyness or whatever. Like in the context of Chris Rock. Because remember we went to that one school across town or whatever.
Mhm.
So yeah, experienced that. That did it did. I
You
got
really from
yeah.
Beverly? You from
I ain't from
Beverly though?
nigga, I'm from Seattle. I'm from Seattle.
Oh,
I'm just
I'm,
saying, like, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to point out like a uppity neighborhood or whatever. But yeah, but
I caught you, Drew, but I was like, damn, he from Beverly though. God damn, that ain't too bad though.
yeah,
From Beverly, boy. Yeah, I catch your Drew. And then it's like me too, but like, damn, bro, I relate so much. You feel me? I had both parents, like, they threw parties, we was spoiled, man. But we got that ass whooped if we got out of place, man. Like, we better
Mhm.
do this and do that the right way, and that's the only way. So I catch a drift, man. And then I salute to my parents, I salute. Reason
Mhm.
why, cause they raised me all like, I feel like in a way a lot of kids are spoiled, a lot of people are spoiled, cause no matter who you are, every adult gonna love their kids and tell them, okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know ain't too many people gonna tell their kids no, but you gotta fight that sometimes and be like, yeah, you gotta do this shit. This the way to do it. Cause if I'm not here, if they not there, you gotta be strong enough on your own, make it through. Like, you know what I mean? So I salute my parents and I salute a lot of parents, all parents that try, cause it's not easy. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
do I have those childhood memories? I was like, would have been better, could have been better, should have been better. Hell yeah! Like, but at the same time, I don't take it for granted. 'Cause, like a Kanye West song. Everything I'm not, maybe everything I am. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Mhm.
man, life a blessing. It's good to wake up, cause like me personally, like 9 times out of 10, like, I might have one good day out of the week, and that's maybe 1 week out of the month. A lot of days are bad, but I just get on here, chop it up, calm it all up. Stay focused, cause people mistake me like, I ain't gonna lie to you, Omega. People mistake me like for like the best goodest angel or the best goody two shoes that can possibly be, but like I try my hardest to be like that because it ain't me naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a little badass kid, little baby kid, bro. You feel me? Like
Mhm.
we were turning them up. Come on now, you know the best. Bill Heineken. Come on now, Maker. We
Mhm.
turning them up at 5, 6 years old. And I'm like, I salute every parent that love their kid and tell them the real shit and the right shit. I salute every parent that try to do the right thing for their kid. Definitely you are making like, and I hate that you going through that, what you going through. You feel me? We chopped it up, talked about it. I know you told your people like your chat the people that watch you about it, but yeah, man, I salute you, man. And yeah, man, we on the ball. We gotta get this shit going. Like we gotta do some interview. We gotta get you in a good spirit, cause like you doing good, bro. Like don't ever let that shit hold you back. I know we talked about that shit the other night. Don't let that shit hold you back, man. Cause
Mhm.
you know what Leonard told you, he made his sleep in the car. I'm like, that's cold. At least you just say leave, which is good, man. Like you're gonna get to that point, you might be like, yeah, you gotta sleep in the car, but nah, man, keep your head on your shoulders. Push come to shove, people change sometimes for the better. All the time for the better, but people change, man. You feel me? So don't lose
Yeah,
your faith and hope on that bullshit. Keep your head high all the time. You feel me?
yeah. You know what's funny though? Like when I went through when I feel like I hit the bottom, hit rock bottom in my life where I was like homeless, in a homeless shelter and stuff. I mean, I explained that's a part of my story as far as being away for like 3 years or whatever because I have a 6-year career on here, but like on another channel, but I took that channel down because I wanted to start a new beginning because I had a different mindset. And as far as like, I want to do I want to have live up to just having a universal ultimate channel, which is the Omega District, right? Because I started off talking about nerdy shit, wrestling and shit like this here. And what also motivated me was like during when Trump became president, like all of a sudden Operation Y2KKK happened, and all of a sudden a lot of my white friends came out the closet in full clan mode, and it turned wrestling hangout turned into me defending the black community and why is there so much crime and blah, 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 and why are you living in hell? I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm here to talk about John Cena, how John Cena sucks and shit, but whatever. But you know, shit like this here, right? So upon me leaving from that, and you know, me being homeless, and when you're homeless, you do a lot of thinking, you know, not about a lot of shit, right? Like that's all you got time to do is think, you know, and sometimes it betters your, and me personally, it betters yourself, right? And you have like even to the point where you create a new path of life, right? Like I'll get, and not to mention the other side of it that came along with but that's how I came to the conclusion that I'm gonna be an atheist, right? Because of the harsh experiences that I had with Christians, right? Like other, like the homeless shelter I was I went to, like it was a Christian oriented one, and they were like, "Hey, we want to put you on TV or something like that." And I'm like, "No, like nobody knows we're here. Like I don't want to be on TV with the kids saying, see, you know, shit like this. No, you know." And we got kicked out for other reasons, and then we went to another homeless shelter, which were worse for Christians and shit. Why? Because one, the owner knew my mom, and my mom had beef with her, and I don't know I don't know the context of the beef, but I know my mom, and overall, I didn't want to know because I was always told stay out of grown folks' business. You know, especially when it comes to between two strong old black women. So I'm just like, I better just stay the fuck out of this. But at the same time, it felt like my mom's beef with them fucked with how my family stayed there, or at least with me, right? That and it's shit like this, and that's why they had like a negative look on me, like I'm a piece of shit, I'm evil, and all this other stuff. And it's like, but they don't know me, you know. So I mean, and ultimately they implemented, they did what honestly, not all Christians, because you're a Christian too, but like what they implement, they did the thing that I feel is the number one problem within Christianity is implementing a code of morality based upon the Bible on everyone else but themselves, right? So that's why I mean, and thus and that's when, you know, I started doing more thinking and then thus I don't know, I came to the conclusion like, you know what, I'll put it to like this. Let's just say that there's no, let's just say I find out that there is no God, right? There's empirical evidence that the Bible was wrong and all this shit, right? Would I change who I am? But would you change who you are? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe.
If I could, like, if I could decide, like, if I wanted this and wanted that, now, come on now, you know I'm taking what I want. At the same time, it like this, Omega, like, I mean, you stand for what you stand for. I ain't trying to come at you like that, like, say, oh, you this and that. It's just like, sometimes, you know how people put labels on everything, but it really ain't no labels on shit. People try to make you think that to keep you distracted in a way. Reason why, because like people will call themselves a Christian, people will call themselves. I mean, it's a culture thing. It's a way of living. Don't get me wrong, but people will call themselves something, right? But at the same time, a motherfucker just like me or they just like you. It's like, come on now, you can't tell me I can't be. You know what I'm saying? So it be like I don't put labels on shit. Like I go like that because it it keeps me level headed and more focused on what's really going on, and you know what I mean, around me, in front of me. Because if I put a label, if I just sit there and say, okay, that's juice, right? If I put a label on it, grape juice, it could be prune juice. Like, so I'm not just gonna judge it. How I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna go do it. So I'm gonna drink it one time. I know what it tastes like, right? Drink it again, tastes the same. Then I'm put that label on and say, okay, that's really what it is, because I know that from my experience. So I go out and experience, you know what I mean? So I'll never, into the day, like, man, I never put labels. I can't do it. I know this real world is real shit going on, but That's a real tactic. You know what I'm saying? Think about like a real mind tactic. Think about it like that, cause like people are brain fuck this shit. It's a real world out here. You feel me, Omega? Like my mom put me out for the first time. Nigga, I was a baby kid. Like I got on my shit. I had to become a man early. I might have been 13 or 14, I think. She
Mhm.
like, get out. Like, man, she can't be get the fuck out of my house.
I'm listening. You can keep
I'm
talking.
like, oh my God, bro, I'm getting kicked out. And man, that shit turn you into a grown man. So it's like Omega said, like even becoming homeless, like when we get out here in the real world, we grown. We all know this, but it's good to talk about it and refresh our memory like school, cause like we ain't got no outlets, no people to talk to, no people to vent to, no people to refresh our memories. We can get caught up into the wrong bullshit and become like fucked up in the wrong situation, because you do got some people that don't care about your attentions all for them, because reason why it's hard out here for everybody, man. So I'm not gonna sit there and judge a person. I'm not gonna even judge Trump. You know, I don't like him personally. Like I don't like him because he old. I don't like Biden because he old. Like, but I'm not gonna judge them as a man and character because they do what they gotta do to provide for their family. But if they come and try to distract me, you feel me? It's like me come if I come try to distract Omega and stop him and tell him, oh, this and that. Omega look at me and be like, man, I'm a grown ass man. You don't get the fuck out of my face. Like, go about your business, bro. I'm a real nigga. I'm a grown man handling my business. I ain't got time. You feel me? It like that, Omega. So I don't put labels on people. I don't judge people. I just go by experience, man. I keep it cordial. Like, and I learned. Oh, another thing, bro. I had to learn. This is very hard. It take practice, y'all. Like, so I
I
know
feel
the
like
listener
okay.
or
Before you
two
say
people
something.
listening. I stopped talking at this one. But sometimes we gotta learn to walk away, man.
I'm
We
sorry.
gotta learn.
Yeah, I slightly disagree. Like, there's sometimes I feel like some shit needs to be addressed, otherwise, shit will just get worse.
Okay,
Example, I mean, pretty much with Trump. Pretty much with Trump, people thought, oh, he's not going to be president because he's a reality show host. He don't know shit. Whatever, blah blah blah. Guess what? He became president. You know, he pretty much became the failed troll on the internet that became president. You know,
right.
uh, and to apply that to my situation now, like conspiracy theorists. He's a conspiracy theorist, right? I mean,
Right.
you let them, you treat them and be like, he ain't gonna do shit. But guess what? Guess guess what? The more voices he hear in his head, he's gonna hear he might even hear new voices saying, "Hey, you should do this, and you should do that." And that's when
Right.
that type of shit comes fuck with what the fuck I'm doing on here, because I don't know. I'm just a guy who handles who's a principal person. Like if I doing something and and if I'm doing something that involves me on an uprising, example with YouTube, you know, when you
Mm.
fuck with my path as far as me trying to be on an uprise is form of trying to smear me and shit like this here, I'm just stand up and don't go out without a fight, you know. Now there's people on the internet that don't see things like that as far as drama goes. I mean, there's people that'll just ignore it and maybe turn the other cheek and shit like this here.
Right.
Respect it, you know, but I don't know. And not to mention with this fucker, I'm trying to make amends. Shit keeps happening, you know, and
I agree with that.
and at the same time, it's like it just keeps happening again and again and again. And to be fair, there's some I might say in some instances may have been my fault, in some instances may have been his fault. But the problem with this motherfucker, it's like we never get down to the and it's probably the real reason why these instances keep happening is because there's not a real legit honest conversation as far as, hey, what, as far as even for one acknowledging the wrong that he did on his behalf and the wrong that I've done on my behalf. I mean, I've done that for the most part, I felt like, but on his behalf, it's like nope, 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 nothing wrong, nothing wrong, nothing wrong, just bury the hatchet, move on and shit like this here. And it's like, no, you're just putting a band-aid over a wound, okay? And you're not like fixing the wound. I want to fix the wound and move on with the shit because that's the only way I feel like you can move on with it. But you know,
Right.
when you're a man baby, a man child like this fucker, and you know you come at me with this whole morality shit as far as like me saying pretty much what could be saying a fucking joke. Guess what? And trying to like say like I'm a bad person and shit instead of just responding to my issue at hand, or at best even just try to counteract my arguments and shit, right? With your arguments, you know, because if someone wants to respond, make a video to respond as far as my arguments goes, I'm a fan of that. Fine, you can do that. I mean, I do it to other people, so yeah. But if he since this
9mm work too though. Sometimes, a lot of times, really. You know, sometimes you gotta put your foot down. You feel me, Omega? Yeah, I agree with that 100%, man. Cause it's like if you don't, it's like at what point is enough? You know what I mean? And then it's like sometimes you just gotta clutch that hammer, man. Man, if I'm raising a boy or son, man, I ain't raising no punk. And I don't mean that sexually. I mean that girl too. I mean it's like you gotta stand on what you stand on and never let them no motherfucker tell you you're wrong or you can't stand on it. Cause if Trump can do it, this motherfucker ain't even American. Any motherfucking body in America that's American can do it and will do it. Like, especially like with my support, if they're around me, they ain't gonna have no other choice. Or they, you feel me, Omega? They can't rock with me. You feel me, bro? Like, it's that real with me, and I'll be like, nah. If that ain't gonna work, if you can't do it their way, fuck what anybody telling you. Get that 9mm. Invest. Invest in the right thing. That way you can get the right outcome. You know what I mean? That's the only way. And the reason why I say that, because a motherfucker tell you anything, mind fuck you all night, all day, your whole life, until the situation change and they mind fuck with your 9mm. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you could just point a 9mm at somebody, their whole thought process change. Like, damn, I got a life. Maybe I need to tell this motherfucker something they want to hear. Like, I don't think I'm saying the right thing. And then especially like shake a little bit, like shake your hand with the motherfucker with the 9mm a little bit. Be like, yo, what we talking? What? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what you saying? Like, talk to me right. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta put your foot down and do that shit, cause that's the only way to get the right outcome. Cause motherfuckers will keep pushing until you fall off the ledge into the goddamn Grand Canyon. You know what I mean? So I agree with you 100%, bro. And it's like,
yeah,
if that don't work, if you can't do it in positivity, this is a real world. And in the Bible, it says, your ass better prepare for that fight that need to be fought. Like you can get anything you want. You can have everything you want, everything you need. All you gotta do is after that. But prepare for that fight. And that fight is good versus evil. So it's like you pick your side. And it's like evil all around you. So I don't look at nobody as evil. But when that evil presents
I do.
itself, you know what I mean? So when that evil presents itself, you gotta have that 9mm, that Glock, Draco, whatever, your preference. You know what I mean? Invest in it. That's why I tell people invest in that, man. It's change your life for the better, man. They say
Right.
guns, people kill people, guns. It don't matter if you're doing it for the right reason, because sometimes it's needed. Like people go to war, countries go to war all the time. So yeah, man, it's definitely needed. Invest it in the right way though. Don't do it just because you think it's cool. No, do it for the right reason, because you doing it for good. You know what I mean? And if the person bullying or even coming at you wrong, or a person just evil, that's what they deserve. You know what I mean? It is no exceptions, no other options, no other way. And that's just how I am. Like, and I tell anybody that, and like anybody that's around me, that's how they gotta be. Cause it ain't no going for nothing else, man. You gotta do that. Like, that's how you live out here. We out here trying to live. Like, you gotta survive. You gotta eat. So you let a motherfucker keep taking your food, you're gonna starve. And then you ain't gonna do shit about that. Your words ain't gonna do shit about that. Like, I think it's time to invest in 9mm. Like, other than that, like your preference is like Draco, whatever you like, whatever feels comfortable to the hand, make you like have a little bit more control, shake your hand a little bit, scare the shit out of them. Like, whew, it's cold out here. Like, play with them. Like they play with your mind. You know what I mean?
I
Sometimes it could
regret
turn into
one thing. I
a
regret.
ball game. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I hate Michelle Obama for saying this shit, and I don't know. Like, I only bring up politics because one thing about politics is, though, I kind of regret getting into politics because I found out how fucked up this country is about as far
Hey,
as who's in politics, both Democrats and Republican, right?
hey,
Right. But at the same time, and the toxicity that it has, it pretty much spewed as far as other sectors here in life, right? You know,
hey.
but like one thing I've learned what ability that I said I acquire is simply learning to accept who I am, despite what anyone thinks, right? And that's the only thing I've asked from like I don't know dipshits like this dipshit. I'm trying to respond to like, dude, like example. Apple, don't say you're about drama and then hold on real quick. Turn around and do and fucking just reason why whatever where the fuck is he at? Oh, some bitch. Hold on. Oh, right here. Don't say you're about drama and one hangout bid and then turn out and do other drama hangouts and response, to try to make it seem like that you're this moved on Mr. Rogers type motherfucker, especially when it's within a 24-hour goddamn fucking period. Like pretty much you're pretty much pissing on my leg while telling me it's rated, dude. Don't fucking do this shit for what, just own up to it and shit. Like, I mean, seriously, like, and I know this fucker because I know he has like racist tendencies against black people and shit. But the white supremacists of today, they don't want to own up to it. I mean, I would ask them due to the fact that one, it's not popular, and because they've exposed themselves as being sensitive, if insecure, whitey little bitches, guess like him. Guess what? It hurts their feelings when call them out. It's like I'm so sorry for hurting your hateful, bigoted, evil heart. I don't mean to hurt that person's feelings or what the fuck ever. Yeah, right. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is like just own up to it. Like own up to what you are and shit. Especially with this motherfucker, because it'll be interesting to just hear. Because I'm always open for a battle of exchange of ideas from other people's perspective, despite if I disagree with them down to them disagreeing with my existence per se. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nice to just hear why they think like this and where they're coming from. While at the same time, it's possible to maybe educate them and they can learn something, or maybe they can educate me and I'll learn something. Like when I gain, but I would speak on that terms. Like I don't debate to own people. I would debate to try to get to the matter of the truth. I mean, when I went to the BLM rally, because in Seattle, right, they had this thing called, I forgot what they called, but they locked down this district or whatever, and that's when they had like that was around the George Floyd shit, right? I went there, and there was like some white dude. He showed up, right, and that white dude he showed up, and he was like asking questions, like I don't want to say like, well, fuck it, I guess I can say it, but like and pretty much essentially all his questions as far as like how not to be racist or whatever, and it was me, it was the white dude, and it was a few other minorities and like two other white people, right? And we were all just like, and me, I was kind of in my mind infuriated because I didn't have the mindset of how to handle a cordial conversation and shit, right? I'm like, what the fuck, this motherfucker's racist as fuck. But these people around me, they were like explaining to him in a uh, 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 calm way, calm, cordial way, surprisingly. And it turned out to be a good conversation, an open dialogue, back and forth conversation, right? So that's how I've learned to. That's how I obtained that mindset too. Was when I went to that rally. And since then, I'm like, okay, it's possible to be cordial and have an exchange of ideas and stuff.
Yeah,
But
true.
but like,
But yeah, sometimes you gotta say, hell nah. You feel me? Sometimes you got to, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that though, man. And I
I mean, if
definitely
if he was like, "Hey, I hate you niggers, and you niggers must die," and shit
yeah.
like this here, you know what I'm saying? Bubba, get the rope. I'm be like, well, okay, dude, like you're gonna kill me. So like, I mean, I don't even care if Fox News will clip that out of context and be like, "See this BLM bro, he's evil and shit." But I'm just saying, but
Nah, hell nah. We people, man. Now it's a difference if you doing it on Fox News. You see what I'm saying? It's a time and place for everything. You know what I mean? I hate to say old saying, but hey, it's time and place for everything. But yeah, man, cause like, shit, you might be at a party event, right? This happens a lot. You might be at a party event. Might be somebody turning 90, 99, and people coming in thinking is the wrong type of party, meaning drinking and turning. I was like, no, man, this is cordial get together. Now you gonna drink, be sober, but this ain't that. You know what I mean? That oh yeah, this is all that rap and all. I ain't saying rap, but I'm just saying like gangster rap, trap rap. It ain't about that right now. You know what I'm saying? It's about something more important at the time. So that's why I say it's a time, place, and everything. And like shit like that, you don't set a example, put your foot down. It can get taken out of context. context. It could be turned to something like a bully situation, like just come over, taking over a party just on some nonsense shit. That's why you got to be taught the right way, as in education, as in real life education. Like you have to make an example somewhere. You have to put your foot down somewhere. You can't just go, go, go. It's a stop sign on every road, every street, every state, every country, the whole world. Reason why? Sometimes you got to stop, and think which way you got to go and if it's the right way or not. Because you don't never stop and you go down a dead end and you keep going. Dead end just really what it is at that point. But you know what I mean? Sometimes it's called for that. And that's why I always celebrate. I celebrate like people that try anything positive, like got to. It's enough evil in this world. This world's evil. It's in the Bible, like, and not on no atheist or Christian shit. Omega, I respect you as a man, as a person, man. And it's just real shit. It's just like I fuck with the Bible because I read. I'm a nerd too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm a nerd from the hood. So yeah, I learned different. I learned different. Like I learned a lot of shit different, but I also learned a lot of shit right. Cause I grew up around white folks, but I came from the hood with them but black folks, so yeah, it's different. And then my background is like I got people from up north, so I'm in the south, growing up in the south, wondering why I might be a little different or a little weird, not knowing, you know what I mean? So it's like, cause my background culture up north, I, I talk with a southern accent. It might be different, it might be the same. I might come
Mhm.
out different, but it's like shit. That's just me, and I gotta accept that, embrace it, best way I know how, as should everybody else. Like nobody should never get down. That's why when evil present itself, person, any shape, form, it don't matter. You gotta handle that then, 'cause you gotta let evil know, like you ain't this ain't you're not the person to fuck with. Reason why? If you let evil keep fucking with you, evil will never stop. You put an end to it, oh, keep going on to the next. You know what I mean? So it's like that, and bro. I be so turned up. I love listening. I love people talking. Like I love everything about life. So it's like when people try to down somebody, like hell nah. If they dead serious, it's like how can you help that person? And then if they don't want the help at that point, it's like yeah, you gotta come to a stop then. But other than that, a person trying, man, cause we can only be us. There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? You can't get mad at a person for trying. Yeah, a lot of people don't even try. So hell, now I celebrate that shit every day. And yeah, man, that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? No presidential politics. Now that's something made up. Like, nah, cause they make a law. How would you not believe that's not made up? Now, the way of life, you can believe the Bible or you can believe otherwise, but God is real. Ain't no other option than God, cause shit, we all created. You know what I mean? So, and then like we gotta support one another, man. We gotta do better. Like, we gotta stop bringing each other down, cause like we got to bring the right people down. Like, it's people out here that really doing evil that we bringing up. Like, it might not be right for us. Like, might not be right for our children. It might not be right for what we got to do, how we want to live.
Mhm.
Like I said, Trump, I don't know how the fuck he got in the White House, but he did, and I ain't got nothing against him personally at all. You know what I mean? But the motherfucker not even American. Like, how the hell we not put Hillary in there? Her husband did his bid in the White House. How could that not make sense to put her in there? But people discriminate and say, "Oh, she a woman. She can't run no country." But if she suck your dick, I bet she can. You know, no disrespect though. You know what I mean? But that's real shit
Mhm.
though, right? Like
Yeah.
it's like,
And not to
okay,
mention, I mean, not to mention, after all the heat and shit and giggles jokes, I mean, she seems
yeah,
to
that's
have more
different.
tough skin than Donald Trump. So yeah.
Yeah, like you rather have Hillary and Donald Trump like you did. You're not picking Trump. You're not picking Trump anyway. Like Trump ain't shit. I didn't go pick Hillary anytime, 9 out of 10. So it's like I want to pick Biden or Trump. I don't fuck with them. I don't know shit about them. You know what I mean? So it's like that
Right.
with me. Like I live by experience. So what I don't experience is seen. I don't seen it all, man. So that's the only way. Like, and then it's okay to have fun. Like people got to learn to accept that shit and embrace it, man. And I would never. I take that to the grave. I tell every human being hey man, tell yourself embrace you. Like embrace that shit. Like, live your best life every day, every day. If you don't do what makes you happy, you'll never have nothing. Like you'll go back, you'll backtrack for the rest of your life. You feel me? I
Mm-hmm.
always say, I wish I would have did. I'm like, hell, not do that shit.
Oh,
Now
shit.
I'm doing it every day, every second, man. You
Right.
got to, man.
Hey, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish off responding to this, and then I'm gonna bring you back into the show because I mean I want to get more of an in-depth conversation. But yeah, I just want to finish this fucker off, if you don't mind.
Hey,
So
man, I gotta step out though. I gotta handle something, man. I gotta come back, kick you. I had a little time. That's why I had to get out what I had to get out, man. I'm sorry.
okay, but yeah, it's all good, man. But yeah, I want to hurry up and get through this shit because yeah.
Yes, sir. Salute.
But yeah, I'm definitely dude. Give me like your give me. I need to link up. I need like some type of other way to link up with you. Like you have like a Facebook, Twitter.
I got Facebook, Twitter, email. I don't know what
Link
you
in the
use.
private chat.
Huh?
Link in the private chat.
Oh, salute. Let me drop that for you real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Give you my
Shit.
email.
Because yeah, I honestly wanted you because I definitely was gonna do like have another idea for my next episode of beaming and streaming, or I might do it myself. I'm not sure, but yeah.
That's my email right there. And yeah,
Mhm.
man, just hit me up and trust me, I'll support you. Like you came over there rocking Miss Sheila E. I'm like YouTube mama. I love that lady, man. Man, I'm support you, bro. And you good people.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. You good people
Hmm.
too, man. Need to have
Thank
more. We need more have more of these, man. And yeah, for a better good, to a better
you. I
good,
gotta
man.
work on my etiquette though, cause woo, yeah, it's tough talking about the real shit. I'm like, but you gotta say it, man. Gotta work on my etiquette though.
Mhm. Yeah,
So
to us real niggas though. So yeah,
salute, salute.
we may have different paths, but guess what? We gonna meet. Long story. One thing's definitely for sure. We gonna meet each other there at the finish line.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, I got your let's see. Yep, I got your link. So yeah,
Hit me up, bro.
for shizzle. Yep. Great. Wow. Yeah, shout out to Try Baby right there. You know, I was in a hangout with him with Sheila. You know, had a good in-depth conversation about the black community. But yeah, let me see. What the fuck? God damn it. That was so uplifting, damn it. Now I have to be all angry. I can't be angry now. God damn it. I have to get myself angrier again. Hold on. Let's see if this will work. Whoa! I gotta get back in drop. I gotta get back in beast mode. Hold on. I have to get back to being angry and get back in beast mode. How the fuck does Dark Horse keep this shit up, man? I can't be angry all the time. Fuck. Fuck. Maybe I should think about something bad that Hangman Charlie did. All right. Let's think about what he did. Let's see. 19. Hangman Charlie. What did you do? Dave, is he still in my chat? Hold on. Fuck. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Uplifting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Hangman Charlie, come on. Give me something back, dude, because I gotta get angry like Dark Horse does. You know, come on, man. I'm pretty sure that I don't know, maybe you stole some M&Ms, dude. You gotta get me mad, dude. Come on. I'm playing. All right, let's get back to this shit. All right. Back to this. Good dude, but you know. Let's respond.
Moral compass or anything like that. I've never said anything like what you just said. Now it all makes sense why you want to defend Chayton Long. It all makes so much sense.
It's not the fact I defend Satan. I just defend him. I'm only defending the fact that maybe we should just leave it up to the legal system or whatever. And at the same time, I mean, even defending the fact, hey, he made a mistake and moved on and shit, which is something I thought Christians would abide by, like yourself, the concept of redemption, right? But wait a minute, I forgot you're a Christian. I mean, after all, come on now, people. What? I say this because what? A Christian actually holding, actually reading the Bible and comprehending the Bible as far as a greater good for themselves, along with what's up. Forcing that ideology on everyone else. I mean, just say it. Hey, what am I thinking? Him reading the Bible and actually comprehending the concept of redemption. I mean, after all, he's a Christian. I mean, Christians reading the Bible. Yeah, right. For one. And two, honestly, at this point, I would rather fuck with a motherfucker who has done whatever in the past. Y'all even fuck with Ted Bundy if he had a YouTube channel, right? All right, just as long as he has some ideas and arguments for me to counteract or engage with, as opposed to some phony fake dipshit that just polices and wags their ass backwards finger at everybody else and tries to hold everybody else accountable, and that's all they have to offer. Or they'll implement that is people like you that will implement their code of morality on everyone else except for your sorry pathetic ass to follow. Okay, which is why I don't believe that. I'm done trying to attempt to believe anything you're saying because I don't believe a fucking word that you say at all whatsoever. Your stupid ass tells me the sky is blue. I'm gonna actually look out the fucking window. Just saying, I have to fact check that shit.
As more and more of these people continue to run their mouths, it makes more sense. The shit you say, it makes more sense why you support certain individuals.
Will be okay. I mean, she'll live, and there won't be any marks, but
Oh, never mind PTSD and the traumatic, consequences for the woman. Never fucking mind the fact that you were raping this woman. Oh, but she'll live, Oh, she'll live. Yeah, but she'll fear the rest of her life. She'll have a fear of men. You will have done some serious
and I'm pretty sure if that woman would have run into you, guess what? You would actually amplify that fear of men. Especially if she's a little girl that says John Cena was hot. I'm just saying.
Emotional damage to that woman. She'll live. That's not even something to joke about.
Yeah, it is.
This shit is pathetic.
I know the type of jokes that he likes. Knock, knock. Who's there? A goddamn nigger. A goddamn nigger what? A goddamn nigger's at my door instead of in the goddamn PlayStation picking my car. And I'll tell you what, boy. Yeah. I mean, that would be one of your type of jokes. But yeah. Yeah, it's like, dude, here's the thing. I say a joke. It's not my problem that your stupid ass does not get it. You being this dumb as fuck is not my fucking problem. It's a you problem, okay? Hey, I can't do shit about your stupidity or your, okay? That's not I can't do shit about it, bro, okay? I'm not here to fucking babysit her. I'm not your fucking mother. That's her job, not mine. Well, it's Christian Negron's job now, and the rest of the asylum, and how ironic, because it does take like a fucking asylum to just babysit your stupid pathetic ass. But hey, I'm just saying, dude, okay? But yeah, you being offended, do not give a fuck, okay? And at the same time, when I was in a hangout with Arthur, I mean, some dweeb ass had said, "Oh, I'm gonna post that vid on BitChute or whatever," which people who are in the political sphere know that is like a right winger site, and by right winger site, Nazis. I'm guessing because pretty much, I don't know, a shit ton of Nazis are gonna hurt my feelings and la 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 la, call me all types of shit, blah 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 blah, and yeah, and I just say, get real. I'm made of steel. That's why I'm a god. What up, bitches? So yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. Not my problem. You're just fucking stupid, bro. Okay. Hey, I don't know. Get vaccinated or something. Go read a fucking book. Get your hooked on phonics tape in the mail that should have came to your trailer park when you first were fucking born. I don't fucking know what the fuck to tell you, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and babysit and pamper you, okay? I feel like not just me, but Americans babysit these dumb fuck conspiracy theorists because again, we don't want to hurt their feelings, because they're just asking questions, so many questions, never the fucking answers and shit, But at the same time, while we coddled their hateful ball sacks on their uprising, guess what? Like they will shit on everyone else who actually do have the credentials to do shit, right? Like the police department that Chris Benoit investigated the case and shit that deemed it double homicide / suicide. No, there's something wrong. It's a cover up, blah, blah, blah. Based upon what? Him going, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right. Well, then here's the thing. They did an investigation. Guess what? As far as we know, guess what? Their investigation came to the conclusion that happened. And yeah, what you gonna do about it? Well, at the same time, it's quite convenient that you trust that law enforcement as opposed you don't trust that law enforcement in that case. But in Charlie's case, you do. So, but whatever. We move on. Okay. So yeah, like I said, hey man, Charlie, just run for Supreme Court like Brett Kavanaugh or just run for president, dude. Make up. You don't even have a policy. Like I don't know, make up some shit. I don't know, like hell. I'm pretty sure if you make child bullying legal, you'll probably get a shit ton of votes, probably from Dark Horse. But yeah.
You make everybody else look like saints, except Chayton. But everybody else.
Oh, of course not Chayton.
You make them look like good people.
Except you, dude. I don't give a fuck what I'm revealed as to doing. As far as I'm concerned, I could be revealed to being Hitler doing blackface. Hitler doing blackface will be a better person than you. Okay.
Really good, outstanding human beings. My God, man.
It's only right. It's only rape if it's not willing, though. You know this, right?
I mean, but by law, yeah, morally, but the same by slavery standards.
Well, by law and morally, it's.
Morally, yes, but if there's a law where it's like slavery, then if the slave doesn't do what you ask, you get any type of punishment.
Oh yeah, I feel you. No, I feel you on that.
I ain't gonna be charged for it. You say I took the pussy, right? But at the same time, it's like, you can't take it to court because you're my property. So yeah,
I'm trying to provide fucking food for thought here.
Yeah, some good white pussy with a big ass.
Wow. So if it was legal, you wouldn't have a problem raping a woman? Really?
Oh, great acting skills, man. Man, those paid acting classes from George Soros that you're taking, man. Academy Award-winning performance, man. You're on your way, man. Congratulations as your role of acting like a bitch. But anyway, here's the thing. You do realize there are laws out there that there are laws that it stands right now that, well, we'll just go off my moral compass since I actually have one, and unlike you just don't have one, or I don't even know what the fuck it is, or hell, honestly, I don't even think you know what the fuck it is. But anyways, there are laws out there that are law or that say this thing is illegal, right? But at the same time, if I had opportunity, if I don't see it as it being wrong as far as morally wrong, right? As far as to take it as far as making it as far as outlawing it, right? Like, example, there's a law in Alabama saying that even oral sex is illegal, and that goes for a chick sucking your dick or a man eating a pussy. It's illegal, and pretty much if you get caught doing it, you'll go to jail. I don't think they should go to jail for it. There's also the weed law, but then I don't know, maybe you get weed, but whatever. I don't even know why the fuck I'm even explaining this shit to your stupid ass. Okay, but yeah. I'm pretty sure if I fit it all on a red hat, you'll understand it. But whatever. Maybe I'm just talking to the audience about this. But yeah, there are laws. But with that being said, apply it to the rape context, and you got to take you got to take into consideration of the context of those days and shit, right? As far as them men forcing dicks onto them, women, nothing wrong with it. Why? Because they were entitled to it. Yeah, one can say, especially with the white purposes, because yeah, whatever. I mean, so yeah, that's just pure. That's just a joke based off of a speculation. That's not even real, but whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue with your fake crocodile. Josh White, ultimate victim, privilege tears.
Wow, man, you're a 1/6 son of a bitch. You're really fucked in the head, Omega. I mean, really. People usually get bored by your streams.
I mean, I don't know, dude. You did watch the up to 58 minutes out of a 3 hour stream, but whatever. Okay, this is the other tactic that he'll do is simply be like, "Oh man, you're bored, you're bored, you're boring." I mean, he says this shit all the time, but yet he watches my vids and even sometimes comes in on my vids. So it's like, again, dumb fuck. Like your actions don't follow your words. Okay, just saying. Saying like, I mean, yeah. So go down the list. I'm boring, and what else you have to offer?
And you want to talk shit to me,
Yep.
motherfucker? You want to talk shit to me?
Yep.
Bitch, please.
Ooh.
Bitch, please. All because I don't like the fact that Eric is running around pretending to be me for people who don't know and will see my image and will associate that with the guy who offered to dox someone for the honest truth guy.
Oh, oh, that makes me so sad, inbred. Oh, Eric, you have really disappointed me, Eric. You have disappointed me, man. Straight up, man. I am so sad by this, Eric. Really, I am very sad, Eric. But yeah, I only do that because here's the thing about also me playing devil's advocate. You know why I also do that? Because it also shows that I actually implement some form of empathy for others. You know, because which you do not. Okay, I say this because I mean, but you did because and I also say this to you in Arthur's Hangout, right? Like you wouldn't care if you wouldn't care if the roles were reversed at all whatsoever. You wouldn't care. And also, you know how I know you don't care?
Anyways, I made it about halfway through your voice messages, and we all know I can go on and on and on and on and on. So I'm just gonna go kind of stop for now. I come back and listen to the rest later on. But I'm not looking to have a fight or a drama war with anybody. You know, I've even thought about deleting some of my drama videos. I want to leave the stuff up about Will because I don't even know at this point. I'm really considering just, I don't know, maybe privating all of them. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is just fucking fun. Going out and mentioning their names to start shit. My name is being brought up into this shit. And Arthur was even saying something about that. So that's a bitch move. That's a bitch move. And it's like, I mean, they can say whatever they want, but when I respond back, they should accept that I can say what I want too. And
that was the clip, but that's a good one to take into consideration.
It's this fucking phone, man. Back to my name being brought up for whatever reason. You know, start shit. My name is. I mean, they can say whatever they want, but when I respond back, they should.
Fuck.
They should accept that I can say what I want too, and I don't know. Like, you know, they seem to really love to dish it out, but when it comes time to have someone return fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I'm repeating myself here, but I haven't made peace. And how that they had made peace, stuff I wasn't aware of the shit, and I said something in the stream when I was reacting to the way they treated Brian, and basically going on about how, you know, they just have this tendency of treating people like shit. And I was telling him he didn't have to put up with it. The only reason I even responded to that is because he went in there and told him. I was like, go back in there, defend yourself, cuss her out.
It's a cabal thing. No.
So here's what I don't get, dude. When I was having my issues with Malik that didn't have anything to do with you, you got involved in that. And all I did was expose the things Malik had said behind the scenes. In Messenger, and wanting to have people doxxed and wanting to do these things he wanted to do, instead of really truly coming out and condemning, like making a video to just condemn Malik. You basically came at me, and now it's like the shit Eric does. The shit Eric Melendez does and fucks with people. He harasses people. He always bothering somebody. I even sent you a couple of clips on how he was bothering me. But you just overlooked that. You overlooked all this shit that people do that you want to align yourself with.
Oh, I got some tears out of him, and I didn't even expect it. I didn't even notice about that clip too, by the way. Well, but yeah, I got some tears out of him. And yeah.
But when it comes, and even when it comes to what Charlie has done, cheating, somehow you try to find a way to kind of vilify me. I hate to tell you this, but I'm sorry. Calling you a cotton picker is not the same thing as raping someone.
Don't care, inbred. Stick to the issue.
Okay, whatever I've ever done to you is not on the same level as breaking a dog's legs or beating a woman. Not on the same level. And if you've really, truly, been caught up on the situation, you'd know I did an interview with his ex-wife. You'd know prior to that, he didn't have answers for shit. He was fucking lying about his own daughter dying. Got caught in that lie. Got exposed for that lie. And in fact, he's the one that made all that shit public. But hey, this is what you do. This is what you do. You like
blah, 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 blah. He's the ultimate victim.
To get involved in shit publicly. You don't have a fucking clue what you're talking about.
That's honestly the whole point I was making apart as far as Hangman Charlie's situation. I don't give a fuck about his life, but sorry that I'm not nosy into other people's lives, but whatever. Fuck. What the fuck is that?
I'm trying to put two and two together on if you're trying to provoke me or something, because if you are, it's not going to work. And secondly, the purpose of me bringing up that about the N-word wasn't to excuse people who have taken it and made it into a bad word, actually meant to be a positive thing or something, because if you are, it's not going to work. And secondly, the purpose of me bringing up that about the N-word wasn't to excuse people who have taken it and made it into a bad word. I was just saying that at one point, I believed it was actually meant to be a positive thing. And
it is possible to treat someone
I was saying, and I
poorly,
found the proof
and
to
then
back that up.
the person that you treated poorly to have such a good
that's
heart
why it's sent
that
it to
there
you.
will.
But now I don't condone it, because I know there's a lot of people that mean it in a negative way, and that's just a word that I won't use. If you are.
Say shit with your chest swollen. Again, just own up to some shit, you fucking pussy. Shit. I'm just saying, like, God damn, y'all some bitches. Holy fuck. Hell, I'll even go farther with my whole devil's advocate analogy. If slavery would be brought back, we wouldn't be dealing with some Ku Klux motherfuckers and shit that will rape the mothers, like rape the black mothers and shit. We're dealing with some bitch ass cousin fuckers. Holy fuck, man. Some motherfuckers like they wouldn't even call us the N-word. They'd be like, God dang, nincompoop. Ha ha ha. Yeah, or I'm knowing them, they might even say, let's go, Brandon. It's like, dude, are you saying fuck me? No, man, I'm saying let's go, Brandon. Like, holy fuck, there's some bunch of fucking pussies. Like, just say what you mean with your chest swollen shit. That way, at best, we can have a back and forth about the shit, even put it to the political provoked shit, where we can have an actual debate there, a channel that is fixated around having a debate as far as debating right-wing and left-leaning ideologies. But no, puss bag alert, whatever.
Willing to forgive you after the fact. The point is, Cabal didn't do anything wrong. The point is, Cabal didn't do anything to deserve to be treated that way. And before I knew anything about anybody making peace, That's when I sent you the video. Before any of that happened. The video that me and NF Punk made, Cabal was there. We were showing our support for him as friends and saying how much we didn't appreciate the way he was treated. And he told us that he appreciated us having his back. And so I sent it to you because I know you and Cabal are really good friends. And I figured you would want to see that.
Bullshit. Dude, you wanted me to go against Bella. That's what he's talking about. Because, like, apparently him and Bella, Cabal and Bella wanted to go after each other and shit. And he sent me the vid because full of fucking shit.
And one thing I'm going to point out is
I know this is irrelevant, but like, I don't know. Since I'm trying to find the clip about Eric Melendez, fuck, we might as well go down this path.
You're saying that they treated you pretty bad too, but let's imagine if I was in that situation and I was the one treating you that way. I find it kind of hard to believe that you wouldn't respond and make a video on me and trash me, because let's be honest, I mean, videos have been made on me for far less. But, you know, it's your choice to who you're willing to let slide and who you're not. If you want to be biased to someone as opposed to someone else, that's your choice. It is kind of having a double standard, but hey, it's your double standard to have, I guess. As far as Eric goes,
there we go.
I really don't give a fuck about Eric.
Suffering succotash, bitches. You don't care. So any type of harsh ramifications that Eric Melendez receives, you don't care about. Just saying. Just want to point that out. Bam. We found it. Mission accomplished. I mean, even though it's more like a dumb moment, I'm just saying. But the point I'm trying to make here is this. Instead of hyper focusing on like the morality aspect of how you are dealing with drama, like, dude, just fucking do it. Because like I'm not expecting, like, the whole point of me engaging back and forth with you, I'm expecting you not to give a fuck. I really am expecting that. I don't care if you give a fuck. Nor am I gonna judge what you do on a morality standpoint unless like you kill my mom or some shit. And I'll be like, dude, really? I'm just talking shit to you on the internet. Just chillax. But I'm just saying. And like, I'm just saying, like, I put it this way. This is like if I get into a bar fight, right? This is like if I get into a bar fight with another nigga, right? And I'm just like, oh man, I'm gonna kick this nigga's ass, but I hope I don't hurt that bitch ass nigga's feelings. You know, like, fucking hey, like. Like, point I'm trying to make overall is simply this, dude. Like, just do what you do. Like, we'll be pissed. Again, this goes back to I have to explain psychology, and I have to like give him. I mean, just saying, like, to the fact that, dude, this is why, dude, before you put your ass backwards morality on to me as far as for shaming me for my joke. I mean, just saying, you got to grow the fuck up, bitch. You get the fuck away from the kids' table before you can make it to the adults' table and give your take on shit. Just saying. No, but yeah, this goes back to psychology, dude. Like, overall, dude, fuck me.
And you're gonna talk your shit to me and then say bullshit like this?
Yes,
Man,
bitch.
get the fuck out of here.
Ooh.
Fuck off, dude. I want nothing to do with you anymore. Like, I don't want jack shit to do with you. You're not allowed on my streams.
What? No. I'm not allowed on the Princess's Kingdom. Fuck. Bullshit. Fuck. Whatever will I do? I can't go on there and, god damn it, I wish I could go on his stream and do what all these other ass-kissing yes men do, which is pretty much act like they're at R. Kelly's house and go, yes, Dark Horse, yeah. I agree with you, Dark Horse. You know, god damn it. I'm going to miss out on the great opportunities of getting muted because it hurts your beepies. God damn. Or being ejected because you, man, god damn it, fuck. Oh, man, that's it, man. I'm done. Okay. But yeah. Well, here's the good news and bad news. good news is on a serious note. Yeah, good. You don't want nothing to do with me, and I can agree with that. Bad news is, yeah, you still got a whole lot of shit coming from me. Why? Because you just fucking deserve it. I mean, seriously. I mean, I don't know. After my interaction between you and me and you on Arthur's channel, right? I realized my ultimate issue to sum it all up about why the fuck I don't like you, right? It's simply this. Is this. Fucking, what am I doing? It's you don't stand for shit, okay? You really don't stand for shit at all whatsoever. It's just the lack of consistency with your morality compass. That's what it is, and because of that, like I don't even know who you are or who to trust and shit like this. It especially annoys me that like people turn on me to align with the motherfucker with your stupid ass over some shit that has nothing to do with between you and me. It's like, and at the same time, the vibe I get from them is that like I have to, if I were to just align myself with a motherfucker, right? Why? Like, why? What for, dude? Like, what for? Like, what the fuck is this princess offering? Okay. With him, it's just drama, bitching. I'm already dealing with the gay little manosphere, which is the worst gay club ever. But so I don't need any more dickless dark horses to deal with in my goddamn life, right? So pretty much patty cake and plate and fucking titty feed all the time, okay? Okay, like why should I have to stand by a motherfucker who does not stand for nothing? You know, like I don't even know what, I can't even I feel like I can't even engage in a conversation with this fuck or at least a adultish type of conversation or whatever. It's always a tactic, like, you know, it's always a tactic and shit. Doesn't offer anyone anything. It's just bitching and at best, like what? He's the embodiment of the harsh reality of YouTube and shit, especially in Arthur's Hangout, where he's like,
aren't reversed. Why you always got to bring up this? If this was reversed, or if it was this, it's not this situation.
Because
why can't you talk in the situation that we're in? It's not another situation.
Yeah, here's the thing, and Brett. I mean, again, I bring these up because to show some to figure out your to figure out the legitimacy in what you're saying, dude. Like, and I use the whole put yourself in another person's shoes scenario and shit. But then you gotta show that you actually your actions have to match your words as far as you showing empathy, which you severely lack. Like when the shit happens to you and Derek, then it's like, oh my God, he's gonna send it to a shit ton of other people, and I'm gonna get a shit ton of comments, and they're gonna hurt my fees, and then I have to be forced to take down vids because other people don't like my vids, and it hurts my fees. Where? And it's like any person that has exhibits true empathy would, right? Like they would they would not because they don't want that harsh reality happening to them. They don't want to implement that on someone else because of should we say karma reasons and shit, right? But yeah. And I'm an atheist. I don't believe in shit, but yeah, even I know this shit. But whatever.
This is what happened. I don't feel like I deserve that.
Yeah, you did. I mean, I do, but
of course you do.
Hey, that's two people that agree with me. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Biased towards me. You have a disliking for me.
Yep.
And I would like to ask why you dislike me so much.
I mean, I don't think you're a phony, racist, insecure, whiny little weak ass bitch. Boom. And at the same time, you're a fucking bully. And you're a fucking bully. And again, to the point where even people that I was cool with turn on me to align themselves with you, i.e., my former Negron Christian. which I don't understand at all, because in the past I was on his side going against you, and which pisses me the fuck off. So yeah, and every time I get into a beef with someone else, your stupid ass name has come up. Okay, so yeah, I mean that sums up some of my reasons, but yeah. I don't think we have enough time, but yeah.
Well, that's one thing. I mean, we don't have anything in common. That's fine. But to be okay with someone using my face and offering to dox someone is just, it's kind of showing levels that there's levels of really almost hating me there.
I mean, on your side, you've done the same, and I've even told you this in the hangout. It's like that you're opening up Pandora's box, and I warned you about this.
By doing what have I done to deserve that?
I know you're the eternal victim, dude.
I'm asking a question. What did I do? I mean,
oh God.
I mean, I know you like saying these things.
I mean,
but
you do terrorize or harass people based upon your moral standard that you apply to everyone else except for yourself. To get off the internet and shit like this, and you you're obviously lied, because you lied about me literally advocating for me raping a chick, and it's sad that I gotta explain a joke, but hey, that's the age when we like.
It's sad that you would make a joke like that, I think. It's sad that you think something like that is funny. It's sad, especially knowing the situation and the circumstances, that we now have someone in this community, not just one, but two people who have experienced being raped. And you just think, oh, hey, it's funny to talk and joke about rape. I don't think that's a funny thing, man. I don't think it's funny at all.
And I bet you if they accuse Trump of it, you'll be like, well, why did they wait so long? Huh? Or why did they report a shooter? Oh, they're totally lying.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, everybody's going to go, well, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't hold me accountable. Yes, I can. Why? Because I'm going to make a fucking magic, bitches. Okay? I can do that shit. You're going to learn that you're not immune from accountability, okay? What are you, the transgenders from the Dave? Yeah, just like transgenders aren't immune from Dave Chappelle's criticism, you are not immune. And you're going to learn that the hard way. I don't give a damn what your ass-kissing yes men will fucking go, oh, yeah, okay? Hey, you're going to learn it one way or the other. So, yeah. You're not immune. If I want to do it again, I'm going to do it again. You can do it to me. Don't care. Won't cry like you. Instead, I like to get even. But then again, you're a bully, and bullies don't like that shit, so I don't know. But yeah, whatever. Get over it.
He's got to jump to everybody else. Like, he can't
Oh,
tell me
now you see a joke.
what his problem
Yeah, see, now the inbred sees it, okay?
with me is. I'm telling him directly what my problem with Tim is a joke that he told. Well, what about Trump? I'm not talking about Trump.
I wonder why.
Like, I wasn't talking about.
Wonder why, you phony bitch. Come on, dude.
Another
But at the
situation.
same time,
You can't stay on topic and explain what your problem with me is.
That explains your whole YouTube career. But at the same time, if this is the thing, your lack of empathy. Because when I advocate for it, I like to put myself in their shoes. Right? I could do that freely and come to some conclusion about it. You apparently can't. You're like, well, this is about me. This is about someone else, and everything like that. So, with that being said, if you want to claim you're so offended while pretending that while I'm trying to speak for everyone else that was offended, I mean, as far as I'm concerned about how you feel, I don't give a fuck if you are offended, because why would I don't like? That's retarded. Yeah.
Cop out. That's such a cop out, Omega. Good grief.
I mean, again, I don't take you that seriously, so good grief.
I would say you do. You just did like a 2-hour plus stream on me. Mostly, I mean, you're surfing my channel. So, for someone you don't take seriously, you kind of did take me seriously.
You are stupid as fuck, dude. Like, straight up. This is the dumbest thing ever. Like, these are all cop-outs. Now he's doing a cop-out. Like, this is all because I actually have the big titty balls to actually stand up to this fuck And that pisses off the princess's royal kingdom. He's used to everyone calling his battle sack and shit. Well, guess what? Your mother ain't here, okay? Shit, to babysit you, okay? Instead, you got the worst babysitter ever. Me. God damn it. Man, suck it up. Deal with it. Go. I don't fucking know how you could deal with it. Eat a fucking sandwich and I don't fucking know shit.
Put all that effort in.
Download your life and look through your records, and then I will say, "Oh, well, Dark Horse stole some M&Ms and everything. That's why he's evil."
Hey, I did. You do know I'm not the one that found his record. Somebody else did that.
Well, yeah, somebody else found. I don't even know that was playing.
You're surfing my channel, so for someone you don't take seriously, you kind of did take me seriously enough to do all that.
Okay,
put all that effort in.
Download your life and look through your records, and then I will say, "Oh, well, Dark Horse stole some M&Ms and everything. That's why he's evil."
Hey, I did. You do know I'm not the one that found his record. Somebody else did that.
Oh, yeah, throwing someone else under the bus. Oh, that's your king, right? That's foreshadowing the future, right? Well, so I didn't find his record. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just put somebody just left his record on my table, and the evil monkey in the closet pulled out a gun and put it to my head and said, "Hey, go after this man for the next 3-6 months." What? I mean, is that evil monkey still in there right now? Was he in the video that you just made? I mean, come on, dude. Own up to some shit, dude. Fuck. Don't talk yet. Wait.
Somebody else, Trevor, a guy named Trevor Lando Travis is the one that found Charlie's.
Oh, and let me guess, you're the innocent princess that just. I already responded to that. Hey, man, Charlie, you want to say something about that?
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So there was this person. He came in. What was it? Fucking. I think it was back in early January. This guy who was named Trevor Lando Travis, and literally, I told people because they're like, "Oh yeah, Charlie's this horrible person and all that shit." And I'm like, I can't take someone seriously who makes a video, quote unquote, exposing me, and then the next week, or next day actually, making a video where he says he wants to make sweet love to Scorpion Death Drop, or make sweet love to me, or make sweet love to whoever. So anybody who took that guy seriously, and plus we found out later he was a hired gun. It was revealed that this guy was paid to go after all these people, doxing information, all this other stuff. We do not know who. I'm sure they do, but as far as me, because I don't really care to look into all the details, we do not know who hired him. Because apparently he was on Cameo saying that he was hired to do all the stuff he did. I wasn't the only person he went after. So, he just said, what did Darker say? Oh, I'll go deeper into the situation. I'll do more than what Trevor did. And anything I've seen from either what he has done or what Hero or all of his goons have done is the same exact thing that Trevor did. There was no big there is proof photos of broken legs on animals or proof that animals died and all this other stuff. It was just and everybody's saying that, oh, my testimonies change every 5 seconds. No, my testimony basically stayed the same of the event, the chain of events regarding all the matters. So at the end of the day, it's like at first I was thinking, oh God, the big bad dark horse, he's gonna get me. Now I realize that he was that anything that he's done is what anybody else has done. The only thing different was he got the ex, and as it's been proven that she has lied about a few things recently, including infidelity, but the only reason why she owned up to it was because she got caught. It just goes to show that, if she could lie to a person she claims she loves, the father of her children, what do you think she can lie about to random people that she just met a few months ago on YouTube.
My question overall is, how the fuck did he get contact with her, and what is the relationship? How far does the relationship go as far as Dark Horse's interaction with Daniela? Because I mean,
From
again,
what I understand,
like I imagine, like I have
go
a
ahead.
baby mama, right? If this one bitch ever contacted her, I mean, as pissed off as she is at me, as much as she don't like me, I'm pretty sure like she would not go on the internet because hell, for one, she used to despise me being on the internet. And two, she don't like white dudes. But three, so I mean, not like that, but in a dating context.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how the what's
okay? So this also goes to Jordan J Man's Legit's mom. J Man's Legit's mom was kind of the middle person to get them talking, and Jordan's mom was pissed off at me because I exposed her son Jordan J Man's Legit for being a homophobe. And so her intention was not to, like, she tries to say, oh, I'm a mama bear. I'm here to help. I'm here to, do the right thing. I'm a good Christian. It's funny how all of them have one thing in common. They're Christian. Go figure. Anyway, but in reality, she was doing it to get back at me for exposing her son for being a homophobe. That was basically... So, like, I joked with Will saying this whole thing was a storyline regarding all this other stuff. It looks like one's mad because I exposed, like a soap opera. Oh, I exposed a son for being a homophobe. Oh, this guy doesn't like me because Dark Horse. The only reason why he went after me, 2 reasons, was because I mentioned something about I gave Will my opinion of him. I wasn't like, he says I was talking shit. All I said was, he sounds pretty obsessed with you, referring to Dark Horse sounds pretty obsessed with Will, just like with Deku and whoever else he's been obsessed with. Polston recently, Chase now, so on and so forth. But what do you call it? So he asked me if I was talking, if me and him were cool. I said, yeah, but I can't give my opinion that doesn't agree with his. So that was the beginning of our issues.
You cannot. I'm telling you that.
Yeah, and then the other thing that spurred into the let me expose your criminal record. He took a image from my YouTube channel, and I made it very clear: unless you have my permission or give me a plug or shout me out in the video, you cannot fucking take my content, or I will take it down. So he was like, "Oh, let me go after your criminal record." Just because I took a video of his down, not because I fucked his wife or I said shit about his mom, which I will admit I did it in the past. He never went that far to go after the criminal record. He went after me over something so petty, which now that I look at everything makes sense. Oh, you could talk shit about the guy's deceased mom. Oh, it's fine. But then when you delete one of his videos, now I'm going to go after a criminal record. Or I'm going to see if I can find something I can use against you.
Especially fuck my ass, man. What the fuck?
Record and exposed it for everybody to see. Put his real name out there. Yeah.
Okay, and you're making your lifelong achievement. So what's your whether
No, I said what I had to say about it. I had it
for 7 months. Yes, we know this.
A long time. I had his ex-wife on my show. She wanted to speak out, so I gave her the platform to do this. And then other people decided to take it and make more out of it than what it was.
Oh, so now it's the other people that are taking him out of context, Oh,
again. Yeah. It's so funny how
the evil monkey put a gun to my head and forced me to say all these things about Hangman Charlie, and then oopsie daisy, all these people took what I said and took it to a harsh manner. So yeah, it wasn't me. I mean, where's this evil monkey at? I mean, just saying.
Yeah, it's like what you call it. It's like you know the ramifications that are going to happen when this type of shit goes around, and you know the people that are around you, how crazy they are and psychotic, who they obsess over people like Hiroshimaru or Andrew Marcus, aka Junko, or so on and so forth. It literally, like, those people around you, you know that because Hiro obsessed over Otaku for years. Years he obsessed over him. So do you honestly think that, oh, I can say this little thing and boom, I can wash my hands clean of this? Like,
yeah. He may be, I know he's a
like,
dumb fuck, but he's smart enough to at least know what the fuck he's doing, but he just hasn't balls to say that. Go like example, in this hangout, some dipshit Nazi said he was gonna post this vid onto BitChute, which is a right-wing channel, and particularly I'm guessing it's for Nazis and shit. No, and honestly, I don't even have the link to that to just see all that shit. But I mean, put it that way. I mean, if I receive some harsh ramifications, are you going to be like, well, it's that evil monkey again. He came out the closet and he forced me to like take your bit out of context and then post it. Yeah, it's just me. I just want to get out of drama, man. Just saying, man. It's like, maybe you should call Exterminator, get like evil monkey out of your house or something. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's funny because I've said that this hasn't affected my like job or my personal life. Like he's like him and like Jordan's mom and all them. They've tried to affect my personal life. Whether it's we're like, I mentioned the fact that how am I a rapist and a sex offender when I live not too far from a school. And one of the things that has to be when you apply at the apartment I'm living at. Their biggest thing is if you're a registered sex offender, you can't live in that place. So Jordan's mom's big response was, oh, well, let me call the apartment complex and let them know they have an unregistered sex offender. I'm like thinking, so like Dark Horse, I know Jordan's mom is a fat whale, but they should get married because they're two Christians and they decide to get into business as not concerning of them, and they want to go the extra mile just to fucking ruin people's lives. I'm starting to think that Jordan's mom's love for Jordan is not just a mother-son thing. I made a joke yesterday. Oh, and I'm surprised no one made a video about this. I said, who knows if someone else gets away from Chase's like Chase did and expose secrets. I said, maybe, who knows, Jordan may have been molested by his mother as a child. I'm starting to think that because there's a even he's the same age, or actually he's a year younger than me, and my own mother doesn't even baby me the same way that Jordan's mom does. So I'm starting to think there's a little bit something else going on there. But that's just a theory before anybody says, oh, you're accusing. It's just a theory.
We're just asking questions, man. We're just asking questions,
Yeah.
That's exactly what he would say. Asking questions, do my own research. Yeah.
Be like, Mama Bear, shut your religious nut job pie hole and shove that Bible up your coochie.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, man, I do my own research. I mean, I'm just saying he just exhibits traits of a guy who has thought about fucking his own mother. Just saying. And
yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna get back in. I just came. It's slow at work, and we're about to pre-close. I was like, okay, I'll come back in here a few minutes, see what's going on. But anyway, are you gonna be on Money Stream after you're done with this?
Probably. He's starting to stream after this. Okay, if he is,
I think he's live right now, but I think he's gonna be knowing if it's Sunday or even if it's Sunday, he'll probably be live for a bit. So, but if you are on there, I'll see you on there after I get off, brother.
All right, for shizzle. Later, brother.
All right, man. Peace.
I mean, but holy shit, how did you find it, dude?
Unfortunately, it became a situation to where everyone was like, well, we're wanting to defend Charlie here on some of the shit because it's the past. It's the past, which meaning like it was just, we had literally just found out about it then. The stuff you were talking about in your stream has been known for the toxic. They really thoroughly investigated.
Boots, you don't keep controlling.
No, the cult, you wait for the cult to
Yeah, you didn't use
BitChute. Damn it.
Out of context, like I said, with everything else, doing the same old thing.
Oh man, I'm on BitChute. Damn, Joe.
Yeah, you didn't used to be this into politics. What changed your mind there? She almost called you Polston. I mean, Omega.
I'm an inquiring type of dude. Okay, so I'm sorry I don't devote my life to bitching.
Or kill yourself or whatever. Seems like you would want to.
I got a conspiracy theory. Maybe the real reason is simply this: he's mad that I will actually, he's mad that though I'm not advocating for rape, but let's just say I'm not saying that I'm advocating for rape again. I'll give you. How about I'll be free. How about I retract my joke and implement a new joke? Let's just say I'm not gonna rape a white girl with a big ass, but I'll tear that pussy up like a man would. Meanwhile, this cousin fucking inbred will just move on them like a bitch. Just say next.
To talk to someone that you're really, really, truly close to and really, truly love.
Just saying, at least I stand for something, and and I'm and offer some type of originality take to that shit. You don't offer shit but bitching. Don't believe me? Let's fact check this inbred real quick. Do a little fact check here, okay? Hey, because I do my own research. God dang it, I'll tell you what. Let's see. Let's go down his resume. Bitching. Wrestling's probably a little bit of drama. Bitching. Probably some fake. He has other people in it. That means he's bitches. The other people actually have their own originality take when it comes to the game. Okay, bitching. It's probably some broken WJ arguments. Bitching. They probably have a take, and Dark Horse is bitching behind the scenes. And bitching. Promoting bitching. Let's see. Everyone else has a take. Dark Horse is bitching. Everyone else take. Okay. Yes. Conspiracy series. Super Saiyan bitching, and his power level of bitching is over 9,000. WJ broken arguments. Bitch. Promoted more bitching. Some political shit. And ass kissing. And okay, so break it down. If you do break it down to you as far as like a graph goes, guess what? It's mostly bitching, and knowing him, guess what? I'm able to even come to the conclusion that even if most of his wrestling videos are about bitching. Now compare that to me. Let's see. Okay, that's me right now. Bitching. Bitch. Maybe bitching. Bitching in the right place. Heart. Shits and giggles. Those. And let's see. Ideas. Bitching. Ideas, bitching, kind of bitching. Ideas about a bitch. Bitching. Okay, so there you go. My overall ratio is, though one can assume that it's bitching, but at least I'm bitching as far as making my own point instead of my own, making my own foundation and shit. All right. So people, do me a favor. You decide. Okay, can you tolerate my form of bitching or this bitch ass form of bitching? Okay. Okay, so everything you said before about the whole calling his father thing, if you have some more evidence to back that up.
So
it's like if you ask a wrestling fan, like it wasn't like headline news, you would probably get a yes, but like I just no real motive, and there's no reason why they would lie about this at all whatsoever. But what do you think happened then? Like, what do you guys think happened then?
I'd say for the motive, there's no motive. Again, Benoit took his wife, then ended up leaving WCW because they didn't want Kevin Sullivan over his career. Kevin Sullivan says he doesn't understand that because he treated Benoit well and put the world title on him and everything. However, Perry Saturn has spoke out
No.
and said that that's a fucking lie. That they actually booked Benoit and Saturn very poorly, and so I would have to wonder why Kevin Sullivan would lie about that. Why would you lie and say, no, I treated this guy right, but yet his tag team partner and many other people, even Sullivan said that separating from Nancy didn't really bother him. You got Dave Penzer, you got Eric Bischoff, you have Mike.
I do have a question though. I should have asked him this. Fuck. So I mean, since you are this big advocate for rape and abuse or domestic abuse, right? I mean, are you? Can you? Are you? I should have asked him about. Do you at least believe that Chris Benoit was abusive towards his wife? That is based upon a shit ton of calls that Chris Benoit, I mean, received. Yeah, his wife made to the law enforcement and stuff. Right? Do you believe? Does he believe that? Just wondering. I should have asked that.
Graham, who is so.
I'm not here to debate that about. I'm not here to destroy his whole thing about Chris Benoit, but just saying.
His best friend, all saying that it very clearly did affect him in real life. Why would you lie about that? One more thing I'll add, and then Nigel might can touch up on the whole neighbor entering the house. Well, fuck it, I'll touch on the neighbor entering the house. Let me just ask you a question then. What if you know Nancy had been dead for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 days almost, right? Do you think if you went into a house where someone had been dead that long, that there would be a smell like of death?
Oh, this is gonna be
dead.
Did they say it was a smell, or did they say it wasn't a smell?
They didn't say either way, but what I'm saying is, don't you think
the right question?
The body would be decaying, and you would smell that when you go in the house?
But you just said that they didn't acknowledge there was a smell or not. So why are you questioning that?
Because I'm asking and I'm questioning that because the police let her enter the crime scene to put the dogs up. So that right there is tampering with a crime scene. She was allowed to go in. She walked. In order to get to Daniel, you had to walk up a flight of stairs, and his bedroom would be on the right. In order to get to where Nancy's body was, she would have already found one body. She stayed in the house after finding the first body. Then she goes downstairs, goes down a hallway and up another flight of stairs and finds Nancy's dead body. My question would be, well, if you found
original argument as far as like why would there be a smell or not? Like if the only way that would
the reason there would be a smell is because there were dead bodies in the house.
I know. But my question is, you said that there will be a smell. So my question to you is, did she say there was a smell or not? Now, if she came out and said, hey, there was no smell when I walked in there, guess what? Then you could ask the question that you asked.
She didn't address that. She ran to a lawyer.
That's
my point. But you're missing the whole point here. Omega, there would be a smell of dead body. She walked.
They didn't say there was not a smell or not.
Well, hold on. When you walk in the front door.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah. I want to play video games.
Dogs with you. You know what it smells like when something's dead.
Sullivan.
Yeah. Yeah. I already forgot why the fuck I wanted to continue anyways. Oh yeah, because he was saying like, oh yeah, because pretty much I was trying to find a comment where he said something about where he pretty much made Luchas like throwing even Arthur under the bus as far as like, well, he's the one with the conspiracy theories and shit. And it's like dumbass. Like you have a whole thing called conspiracy fucking series on your channel. Like, god damn, like just own up to shit, but whatever. I mean, this is a big, huge chunk of a reason why I don't like your pathetic ass. Okay? Because for one, you are the embodiment of what I believe it's a true problem. Okay? Just straight the fuck up. And it pisses me off that motherfuckers would align with him, a dude that I don't even know what the fuck he stands for, right? So it's like, why would I align with that motherfucker? You know, I'm sure of myself. People can call me what the fuck ever, can throw whatever, should shade me for what the fuck ever. Like, I don't care, okay? I'm my own man, not fuck is given, okay? You know, anybody that could want to contest my ideas and my thoughts or my takes on anything at all whatsoever, I'll be glad to stand my ground with the big titty balls that I have and defend it to the very end and shit. But like this fucker does it and shit like this. Why? Because he's a fragile little bitch. Okay. See what happens in this country where you know what? Fuck it. Forget it. Yeah. So yeah. Bottom line about the rape thing, you're fucking stupid, okay? Straight up. Straight the fuck up. I mean, just saying, dude. I'll even go further and double down and paraphrase my joke. Hell, you love this is all based around the fact that you just want drama and you're fucked. You don't have anything else as far as drama goes. Even though I'm helping you out with content because you can look at it from that standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I'm helping you out. You can be yourself, be who you are, even with the drama. I mean, I'll even give you one of my you can be as far as my I created a invention. It's called the Omega Magic's Inboard in the Bank Briefcase if you want to, okay? To make life easier for you, whatever, okay? You know, just saying, like, just be you. Come on out with it. Say what you want to say, which is stand by what you say with your chest swollen and shit like this, okay? Okay, and to the rest of his followers, I mean, just admit, hey, at best, you like drama. Okay, you just like drama. It is okay to like drama. Okay, but don't sit here and shame me for doing drama against your dear leader. When guess what, you are aligning yourself with the motherfucker who eats, sleeps, breathes, pisses, shits, masturbates to fucking drama and shit. Drama is pussy to him. Hell, paraphrase my joke. If there was a chick named Drama, I'm pretty sure he would rape her, especially if she was black. But yeah. So yeah, fuck this guy, Dargos. You're an idiot. You suck. Okay, you're not immune from a criticism. I know you're used to a bunch of ass kissing yes men and shit. You know, you climb your pole to tell a lie and take shit out of context just so you can have the orange trophy and shit, or whatever or not. But problem with that is you can't run for the truth forever. So just saying, once you climb that pole to tell a lie, your punk ass is gonna have to come back down. And guess who will be waiting for you? I'll give you a hint. What up, bitches? Omega Magic is here, and yeah. And with that, I guess for now, I am done. And this is going to be fun from here on out. So, yeah. All right. And the only thing you can do about it, Your Highness, is suck it up and deal with it. Or hashtag me too. Okay? But, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're fucking stupid. It's over. We're done. Yeah, I'm done.